or their own development. So I bought their dark room, took it home, set it up in a bedroom, and started, and big press camera and everything, you know, and read everything I could and try, and by golly, this job came on the bulletin board, that this job opening for this lab, for the research and development lab. Well, I'll go check it out. So I went and applied for it. Dr. Weichel was the guy that was in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said, I don't think we can use you. You don't have a college education or anything like that. And he said, and besides, it requires a background in photography. I said, well, I got my own darkroom. He said, well, we'll give you a try. Well, I was in there for 30-some years.
Wow.
Job. I had to do night school.
Mm-hmm.
I did night school in Fremont, night school in Toledo.
Wow.
Because here I ended up for a while. I was in charge of his lab. And I didn't have the background.
Yeah.
But it worked out. We worked it out.
Good.
And I used to drive Dr. Weichel all over the country. He had written a lot of books, and he had patents. My name was on all of his patents because I had to witness them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it worked out all right. Except that's why I had 5 guys working for me for a while in the lab, and one day I had to go to Toledo to the hospital for some kind of a checkup. I don't recall what it was. And I should have gone home. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I could have gone home. But I thought I'd go back and see what the guys were doing. Went back there, and they were all waiting for me. I come in, they said, well, what'd they find? I said, they gave me a clean slate, I'm okay. And I said, oh, crap, they didn't check it from the neck up.
You're like, hey. Oh.
Oh, we had a lot of fun there. One son still works there.
Oh, well. Well, that brings me to my next question. Do you just want to talk about a little bit about your family, how many siblings you had, and if any of them served in the military, and your parents?
I had 3 sons. I married Cora Hutchins from Gibsonburg, and then we had 3 sons. The oldest one, Rick, was in the Navy during the Vietnam War.
Okay.
And the next one, Andy, he wasn't serving neither was Bill. Bill, my youngest son, Bill, still works at Brush.
Okay.
He's still there. Anyhow, I'm still getting up every morning.
That's good. Do you still keep in contact with any of your anybody you served with? Any other veterans that you served with?
I did for a long
Did
time,
you?
but it's getting to the point where they don't. None of them are on the computers or anything.
Okay.
And then Sergeant Sams is dead. It's just there's not many of us that can communicate anymore.
Okay.
We don't have reunions anymore.
No.
The last reunion only had 11 people show up.
Really?
And then I went to a reunion in Cleveland about 2 years ago, and that was a disappointment. It was right downtown, a nice hotel, everything, but hardly anybody showed up.
Really?
They just don't travel much anymore.
Yeah, that's understandable. Do you belong to any veterans organizations around town, VFW or anything like that?
I'm a life member of VFW and the, what's the other one?
Legion?
American Legion.
American Legion? Okay.
Life member of both those. I was with Gibsonburg American Legion and did, a lot of these, where we go for funerals.
Oh, yeah, military, like the color guards and stuff?
And I did so much of that, and I got tired of that, and standing out in the cold and getting rained on and everything, and so I transferred to Fremont because there they got plenty of people to do it.
Yeah.
Gibsonburg didn't have many. Now, I know I didn't help them by getting out of there. It made it worse, probably.
Yeah.
But I had had enough of that.
Yeah.
At one funeral at one time, cold. Oh, it was cold. It was just on the border between freezing and rain. And we're standing out Of course, the preacher and the crowd were under a tent.
Yeah.
And we're the honor guard, and I stand out there, and I said, "This is it. I'm not going to do this anymore."
Yeah.
I was standing out there just shaking.
Oh. Wow. Let's see. So, throughout your military experience, do you think it's influenced you, since you participated in it, about war in general and the military? Do you think it's factored into your opinions about
I
anything?
got a lot of opinions.
Or your thinking in general of it? Or the military in general, since you've experienced it?
Well, it's probably all changed. It
Yeah.
changed a lot.
Do you consider it a good move in your part, or a good experience in the long run, even though what you went through?
It was interesting,
Yeah, to say the least.
but I don't know if I'd do it again.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else you want to add that we haven't really covered?
I can't think of it.
No?
Of course, I'll think of something as soon as I go out the door.
I'm the same way. But if you ever have anything to add to it, other than that, I think we can close. And I appreciate sitting down with me. It was
Well,
very interesting.
Appreciate you listening to me.
Thank you very much.